Yes. Today's video we're going to be cooking. Actually, we're going to do something different today. For once, we're going to be a little bit. We're going to be doing a little bit almost the same thing that we've been doing, but we're going to have today's going to be huge difference in it. So, what am I talking about? We are going to be making some lamb roast today. So we're gonna make a lamb roast. We're gonna make a chicken. We're gonna make chicken roast. So we're gonna roast some chicken. We're gonna roast some lamb. Thanks for the hearts. And then, so we're gonna roast some chicken. We're gonna roast some lamb, and then we're gonna do some roast potatoes. We're gonna do a roast, so Sunday roast basically. And on the side, we're going to also make some jollof rice. So those are the things. So making the roast is a little bit different from our normal Sunday routine. And then, jollof rice, I've made it so many times. But today, jollof rice, I am making from scratch. So that's going to be interesting. I budget for everything. Well, we don't really have to go to budget for everything because I'm not going to use everything. So really not. Anyways, but with the meat, when I take it out, I'll tell you the prices because I really got it really affordable, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. So, we haven't started making it everything as yet. I literally started, and I am really hoping to because it says 90 minutes, so that's like about an hour. That's 90 minutes to cook the roast through, and it's about an hour. How much is 90 minutes? An hour, 30 minutes, half an hour. And then the roast chicken to roast the chicken, I think it's about 60 minutes, I think. So the issue is that I don't have a big oven. So I am thinking of what to do. What's best to do, if I should cook the roast first and then cook it through, put the lining over it, leave it to rest, and then do the chicken last, but then again I have to cook some roast potatoes, so I need to do some roast. So now I'm thinking, like, what am I going to do? So when I went to the shop this morning, I literally came back from the shop about 10-15 minutes ago. I bought myself, I did a bit of a cheat, and I bought myself already roasted potatoes, but it's frozen. So this one, so it says 30 minutes cooked frozen. So that's my bit of a cheat going on, because the last thing I want to do is now about to peel potatoes, now about to cook potatoes. Nah, we're not doing that. It's the Sunday. Yeah, you say chicken last. Hold on, my dryer. I thought about chicken last as well, because I was thinking, chicken dries up so quickly. I mean, not so quickly, but it has its limit of it being out if it's not cooked, if it's not eaten hot, it just dries up. So I was thinking chicken last, because an hour, and then with the way I do my lamb is very nice and juicy. So oh Jesus, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I almost literally scarred myself. Hey, I literally scarred myself with this. So yeah, let's start, because I have roughly 5 hours to complete all these things. I know you're probably thinking 5 hours is a very long time, but mind you, I'm one person. Does that make sense? I'm the only person, and I'm making jollof rice. And if anybody knows jollof rice, it takes a long time. I'm making lamb. I need it to marinate for a while. I'm making chicken, needs to marinate for a while. I'm also making salad at the end. It's gonna take some time. So let's organize our day, our cooking, so that we don't waste time. And that being said, I'm going to start with my foundation. So you're probably wondering, thank you. You're probably wondering, what am I talking about? There's only one cook, thank you. When I talk about foundation, I always talk about when I blend things together and I use it as the starter of everything. So this will be spring onions, garlic, ginger, onions, pepper, thyme, rosemary, and then some all-purpose seasoning, basically. Blend everything together, and that's my starter. So if I'm seasoning something, that's gonna be my starter. If I am starting to fry anything, that's gonna be my starter. So I call this my foundation, and that takes longer. So yeah, I don't like to do it. Many people do it and put it in the freezer, which is an amazing idea. Honestly, if I can do that, I would do it 100%. I would just spend a Saturday, a day off doing nothing, and then I will blend all these things up and then put it in my freezer. Amazing. But my freezer is literally so packed. Even the things that I bought today, I can't even put it in the freezer. Even though I know I'm going to take it out and use it later, that's how packed my freezer is. So I don't get an option of, doing that. So every time I'm cooking, I have to do these first. So as I said, we're gonna start with some spring onions. I love spring onion. I don't know. I feel like it adds some freshness to the meal that you make. I don't know. I feel like it does. So I used it once with my foundation, and ever since then, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use it. It doesn't take a long time. These ones have been there for a while, like I think a week, so it has dried up. That's fine. All you just have to do is just peel up the dry bits, and literally got spring onion. That's the beauty of it. I was thinking of making banana bread as well, but I thought to myself, why do I not like myself so much? Like, why? I mean, you have so much packed to do. Why do you want to add more? And yeah. So why? Basically. So I'm not making any roast. I mean, I'm not making any banana bread. And also, whenever, I don't know if I'm the only one, I'm not very good with when it comes to baking. Like, baking is my weak point when it comes to like baking in general. I think one thing I'm very good at is making bread, and I haven't done it in a very long time, so I don't even trust that one. So that's literally it. So every time I make banana bread, it's so dense. Oh, what I've been doing wrong. I don't know what I've been doing wrong with banana bread, but yeah. And even though I keep failing at it, I'm always going back at it, I'm always going back to making like banana bread, and it comes out dense, and I'm like, surprise, it's dense, Like, so yeah. I think that's my weakness when it comes to cooking in general, baking in general. But you know what I make? What I do? I always get a custard. So I always get custard and warm up some custard, and we have it with banana bread. Honestly, it's nice that way. Because there's no way in heavens you can have that on its own. Alright, so spring onions is done. I'm going to use a bit more of it, but this is the dry one, so I'm going to clean these up. guys, I forgot. I haven't told you all about Scotland. So we came back from Scotland, obviously. I'm back with my old settings, you know, my old settings, basically old kitchen. I'm not at that luxurious kitchen in Scotland. Honestly, Scotland was an amazing trip. I would do it 100 times again. Um, I would do it a little bit different with Scotland. What I would do different with Scotland is I would take a plane. If a plane can get me there, I'll take a plane. It will probably be an hour or two, and I would definitely also if I have to take a train, I'll take a train. I don't think I would let myself. I'll convince myself ever to do I don't think I would convince myself to ever do 8 hours drive. Yeah. I don't think I would ever convince myself to do that ever again. So yeah, I'm gonna be quick with this. That's so bad with the TV.
This one is Sunday. You did the airport. No.
Map, I ain't in your already. So I just thought it was free. But yeah. But overall, Scotland was amazing. I do have a few pieces that I'm going to share on my channel. This is like we went to a few places that was amazing. I was like, you know what, you guys have to see it as well. If I'm seeing this, you guys got to see it. It was a little bit rainy, drainy weather, but nothing I'm not used to. I mean, come on, we live in England. It's like that. But basically, it was amazing. Honestly, it was an amazing time. I would do it like 100 times. There is one thing on our to-do list for this year, or how do I put it in our sorry, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm like getting things done. In our list of things that we're going to do, so I'm going to use a whole garlic. In our things of traveling, in terms of traveling, what we're going to do, we have Wales in mind. That's amazing. Never been to Wales. Apparently it's not far from here where I live, so because I don't want to do another 8 hours. Honestly, yeah, I'm fed up with that. It was a long drive. Even though I slept most of the drive, and I told myself like, oh, I'm gonna go on live. I'm gonna go on live. I'm gonna go on live throughout the drive. No, I didn't. I slept. That's why you only saw I think when we were going towards Scotland, I did go on live, but it was like 30 minutes, and then I slept. I was so sleepy, and I just like never did it again, because I knew like there's no way I could so So we're moving on to the garlic. So spring onions is done. So this is why I do these bits first, because I can never ever imagine myself, you know, in the middle of doing something and I'm like, oh my god, I don't have a foundation to go and do this. I have a way of, you know, I have a way of peeling I have a way of peeling garlic quicker. What I do is just mash it. Basically, you get the garlic with the peels on, just hit it. You're just gonna open up, and then you just wrap it up. And do the same. Sometimes you have to hit it a bit, like once or twice, but alright, so garlic is done. I just peel a whole garlic. I'm gonna move you guys a little bit backwards. Yeah, yeah, makes me a year through hole. Okay. So I have here ginger. So you just gotta peel it. Peeling. Peeling. You know, one thing I don't like doing is peeling ginger. There's easy ways you can do it. Alright, so my ginger is salted. I'm just going to chop these up. I'm going to peel one. Would you say this is purple onions? This is one purple onion. So I'm going to peel that. And I'm going to add this to my foundation. And then it needs to have tomatoes. Tomatoes. So yeah, so I'm just gonna peel. This is why I do my foundation first, honestly, because imagine you have to do this midway. Alright, so we have garlic, ginger, onions. I'm gonna add some pepper to spice things up, and then I'm gonna add a bit more spring onions, and we are good to go. I'm gonna add a whole of this one. I think this was about 80p or 60 something p. I don't know. I don't quite remember. Spring onions is done. Alright, so spring onions are clean. Spring onions are clean. I'm just gonna cut them up. So, oh, thanks for the hearts.
How should she say?
So, spring onions goes in. So I've got ginger garlic here. Okay. You know, of course, then it was something in place, so you guys can come in first. Yeah, but it's good because you guys will come from church quickly. You guys take so long at church these days. It's ridiculous. So I got some onions. I'm just gonna chop the. Oh hi, Maven. Hiya. How are you?
Does drinking juice count as
Yes, it does, Lily. It's a good thing I'm in the kitchen, so I can monitor whoever's going to sneak food.
No. Guess what? The day is the 1st of March.
Alright, I'll do it.
Thank you.
You might have to send it to me again because I don't remember what it was. To be honest.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Okay, so we have done with our foundation. How long did it take us? About 15 minutes to sort everything out. So that's good. I'm gonna move you guys backwards. I know I keep moving you guys forward, backwards, forward. Oh, that'll be great. That'll be good. That's okay. Take your time. I'm not even starting, you know. After my chassis, I'm now starting everything and whatnot. So you take your time. Alright, so alright, so normally we're gonna do something different. So because I'm marinating my yeah, I'm now starting. Because I'm marinating my lamb, I'm marinating my chicken with this product, with my foundation or product. Because of that, I'm not going to add water to blend because the last thing I want is for it to be watery. So we're going to use oil. Okay, we're going to use as little oil as possible. So we're going to put some herbs. This is rosemary. That goes in. Put a little bit more rosemary because I want this to be good. Herbity. I'm also going to add this, and then I'm going to add some thyme. So this is basically all the herbs that you really, really love. You just add it to here. There's one thing that I do a lot. I do it all the time. Whenever I make lamb, whenever I make lamb, I make sure.
I just realized I'm gonna be finishing fast early.
Huh?
I'm gonna be finishing fast early because at Sunday school they give us food.
Okay, well, I don't know, Millie. Honestly, I don't know. Alright, so gosh, this is just a lot. I don't know. So there's a lot of noise going on today. It's a lot. Anyways, let's get back to it. So I don't have any chili powder. Normally I do have chili powder. No, I have chili on its own, not the powdered one, but I have the powdered one today. So I feel like I can't get anything right today. I don't know. Mind you, I'm coming back from night shift, so I haven't slept at all. So I'm baked, all over the place. But we're gonna get back on track. So we have in here, if my memory serves me right, the only thing I need to add on here is some chili powder. So we're gonna go ahead and add some chili powder. So this is chili powder. And add some chili powder. Chili powder in there, and I'm gonna add some lime. Because no, I'm not gonna add it to everything. I want to add it to the lamb because the lamb has like some smell to it. Gummy, what's the word? Smell to it. And I don't want that. So what time is it? Can somebody tell me what the UK time is? Like what time is it now in the UK? UK time, can I say that? UK time? If not, I will check in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna do the blend. Alright, so we're gonna do the blend. As I said every time, if you're watching me using an earphone, headphones, please, you might want to remove it because my blender is loud. So yeah. so my foundation is done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cleaning up the meat. So this is the this is the chicken we have here. So we have a whole chicken. It's a medium in size. I'm gonna clean this with some vinegar, which is got here, and then I am gonna pat it dry. I'm gonna put some holes in it. Just gonna put some holes in it, and then we're gonna start with the seasoning with this one. Alright, so I have my chicken. When you marinate your chicken, what do you tend to do? Just a general question. So when I'm doing a whole chicken piece, I like to marinate it. My base marinate is mayo. I like to use mayo because I don't know what they put in mayo. Well, I know what they put. It's like oil and yolk, whatever. But it makes the chicken so juicy. But then, of course, I use other things, but mayo is my primarily seasoning type that I use. So that was like kind of a general question I'm asking to find out what you use with your. So I need to pat this dry, basically. I need to pat it dry, but I've got a tissue paper here to do that. So cute. Doesn't it look cute? I feel like it's cute. Well, maybe I shouldn't really say that, but look at the chicken. Oh, blimey, I've run out of tissues. Just got one left. Maybe just this one. Alright, so I've got the chicken. We've patted it dry. Well, we've managed to pat it somewhat dry. So that's looks good. I'm not going to fill the inside with anything. You know, I don't know. I don't want to fill the inside with anything. I'm going to do a side piece of vegetables. So I don't see the need to I don't see the need to do that. So we're gonna have this one. Hi. I don't have a lot of equipment, as you can tell. I'm just using what I have at home. Anyways, I'm gonna get that. Little bit of equipment. I don't even have much space. Gosh. Anyway, oil. Alright, so we've got that sorted. We're gonna put our chicken in here and then we're gonna start with the seasoning. So we've got chicken here. Alright, so remember the foundation we did earlier. So the foundation is basically majority of them is spring onion, a little bit of onion, we've got garlic, a whole garlic, we have ginger in there, we have pepper and spice in there, then we have our normal herbs that we use, which is thyme and rosemary. So that's what we have as the foundation of things. As I said earlier, I like to use mayo as my or as my foundation, main foundation. So let's get this. Oh, it's nice. It's thick. Makes my mouth watery for weird reasons. I don't know. Why is my mouth watery? I don't know. Because this is just. It's gonna slap. I'm not gonna use a lot of that. So we haven't added any other seasoning in terms of like all-purpose seasoning or anything like that. So just gonna put a whole chunk of mayo. I love me some mayo as well. And then you're gonna go in with your seasonings, basically all the seasonings that you like. I'm just gonna go in there. Jesus, take the wheel. Give me one more chance. So we're gonna go with all my regular seasonings that I always use. So as usual, I go in with my. So I just got. Oh my god, it's 1 o'clock. Oh, I need to hurry up.
What?
Listen, it's not 1 o'clock. That means I got like roughly 4 hours. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're fasting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're doing in the kitchen. I'm trying to sneak your food in, but I am here. I'm guiding everything. Alright, so to do the seasoning, I've got here with my all-purpose seasoning. As you all know, the rules here, you start with all your all-purpose seasoning first, and then you're gonna go in with your salt. Comes in later. So with this seasoning, it's very high in salt. So sometimes I only use this and I don't even use the salt. So there's no need for it. And then I have got some Korean barbecue seasoning, spicy seasoning. This is not spicy, but yeah. I like it because it has It's nice. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I sent you the link.
Yeah, I just saw it when I I think you'll be fine. Put drink water. Should be okay. And then another step, this one, all-purpose seasoning. So I'm gonna mix everything together, and then oh, I forgot to add some pepper. So I'm trying to make it not very spicy, but you know, it has to have a little bit of a kick, definitely. So mind you, we're going to make jollof rice as well. We're going to make jollof rice from scratch today. So now this is how everything is looking. It's looking really, really, really good. We will not add a salt to it, so I'm going to have a taste and see the salt quantity in here. Oh, anyways, this is good. It has a bit of a kick of spice. That's great. I'm gonna go ahead and put a bit of salt. Okay. Now you can wear gloves for this, but I'm not gonna wear a glove. I don't like using gloves in my kitchen. Because I work in a hospital all the time, and I just don't like the nature of using gloves, especially in the kitchen. So I don't use gloves in my kitchen. Anyway, so we're gonna separate. So you're gonna separate. As you can see my hands in there. I'm just gonna separate the skin from the flesh. Just separate it. I'm gonna keep doing that. Just keep separating. And then there we go. It's all out. And with that, you're gonna take a big chunk of your seasonings. You're gonna put in there. You're just gonna rub it in there. Just rub it in there. Just gonna keep putting that. Rub it up. Just put as much as you want in there. And then, so you're gonna have it. Remember, don't forget the legs. Gonna go ahead and rub it in there. Sometimes, or most times, you can separate the skin when you get to the thigh bit. So I like to put more in there. The last thing you want is for it not to get any. As you can already tell, we have not got it inside. So now we're gonna go inside the chicken. Go ahead and pull that in there. Make sure you get it into any little place. Just put in there. And then when you're done, you're gonna then do the body. Basically, just butter it up. Butter the living baby out of it. Do the hands. Do the legs. Do the buttocks. And do the back as well. It's going to be really nice and juicy later on. And put it in the oven. And I'm just going to rotate it back. That's it. Okay, we're gonna cross this one up. I should have gotten that ready. I didn't. My bad. But yeah. Some of the hair. All right. So that's our chicken done. It's looking a little bit on the whitey side. we're gonna leave this in the fridge for about an hour, and then we're gonna move down to our lamb. So at 2 o'clock, I'm gonna start with everything. We've got some of the seasoning here left, but we're gonna use it for our lamb. I'm gonna wash my hands quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna put everything together. So we're gonna put everything together. So we're gonna cook this like this. It's wrapped up like a nice baby. Yeah, I think a newborn will weigh this much. Anywho, I'm gonna put this in the fridge because why would I leave it room temperature? That's not good. It's a raw meat. So we put it in the fridge, okay? So you don't cause any food poisoning. So we're gonna move on to the what happened? Did I knock you guys over? Sorry. So we're gonna move on to our next meat, and we're gonna leave things here because we're gonna use everything. Again, it's lamb. Oh, I love working with lamb. I can't wait. Like, I'm thinking of all the things I'm gonna do with this lamb. Anywho, let's get to it. So, where is my lamb? Where is my lamb? Can you believe it? I got this for like 18 pounds. Do you think I've been ripped off? I don't think so. Because when I went to this, I got this from Lidl. When I went to Sainsbury's, it was roughly the same weight and it was 29 pounds. I feel like, this is a good bargain. Ow. Scratch my nose. We're gonna clean this up. I feel like I need to clear my sink. Do that. Do that when we get there. So everybody's bringing in their plates. Just like that. Do you know the Caesars? Does anybody know where I put the Caesars? Does anybody know where? There we go. We have 2 scissors in the house, I've already used one. I don't want to use the other one. Anyways, where is it? So, cleaning this lamb. Okay, we're gonna clean it with some vinegar, salt. We're gonna use lime. Oh, we're gonna clean the living bean out of this thing because I love me a good lamb, but I hate that smell. Not that smell, but it has a smell to it if you don't clean it well. Well, I feel like it has a smell to it. Or maybe I'm just sensitive or just being a drama. But oh, I need to look at the time. Oh, so this is 80 minutes. So cook this for 8 hours. Okay, makes sense. Lamb, just keep it in mind, guys. Lamb is for 80 minutes. The chicken was a 95. Why would I cook a whole chicken for like an hour, 35 minutes? That's a long time. Anyways, we'll make our rules when we get there. So we're gonna add some salt. A lot of it. Like, I want you to. You can tell I don't like. I don't like cooking anything with like nasty smell to it, but most meat has that. So we're gonna put some vinegar, white vinegar, salt, and you're gonna rub it in. Gonna rub in. I don't think I need to cut any fat off this one. Normally I like to trim my lamb, get some more fat off. I don't think I need to do this. These people are really good, you know. So this is it lamb shoulder? Lamb? I don't know what kind of lamb this is, but it's a lamb. I don't know which part of the lamb this is. But yeah, so you're just gonna clean it, rub it in, rub that salt in, rub that vinegar in. We need to get that smell out. And I mean, I wish you can see the water, the little water. Anyways, water, a little water. Oh, gosh, that sounds abnormal. Anyways, rub it in, and then we're gonna rinse. I want to say wash, rinse this with some cold water, and then we're gonna go in with the lime. Let's just do that. I'll do that over there. Okay. I'll make something quickly. Alright, so lamb has been rinsed off from the vinegar and the salt. Go in with my lime. No, this is not lime. This is lemon. Sorry. This is lemon. Where is my knife? Oh my goodness. I had everything here. Alright, so lemon. We're going to just squeeze that on there. And I want you to, don't chop this away. Just leave it in there, and I want you to scrub the living creature. It's a much more decent word. I was gonna say something else. You know, sometimes what I tend to do is I tend to what I'm going to do, and then I rub the lemon in. As I said, it's been a while cooked lamb. So I'm getting all my process wrong. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna make sure that my foundation, which is my seasoning, is rich in seasoning. All right, I'm gonna rinse this off. You can leave this for like a minute or two, so that you know the lemon sinks in. I'm not gonna do that. I don't got time. So, anyways, let's rinse my water. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's pack my tray with some towel because we're gonna pat it dry. Pat that dry. These ones are really thin. I don't like them. I like my blue ones, but we've run out of blue ones basically. Okay, so we're gonna pick this big boy up, put it on here, and then we're gonna pat it dry. Pat it dry. There's not a lot of surface to pat this dry, but yeah. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm gonna leave that on the surface. Like it's patted dry enough. That goes in a bin. So lamb is good, lamb is ready. We're going to chop these up, not like chopped up, but we're gonna, what's the word? I'm sure there's a word for that, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So I did say I'm not gonna take some of the skin off, but I feel like I want to get rid of some of the fat. So I'm just gonna, you need a really sharp knife for this, and that's something I don't have. So this is gonna take me a little bit longer than necessary, but I'm very skilled with making sure I take just enough, just about enough fat. The last thing I want is my gravy, because I'm gonna make gravy out of this, to be like, you know, oily, so oily. Oh, come on. Gosh. As I said, you need a very sharp knife to do this. I don't have that. I have a knife, but it's not sharp. Does anybody know anywhere that we can sharpen knives? I actually really need to Google, because I have so much knives and it's just not sharp. And yeah. Okay, so we're almost there. We're getting there nicely. Just gotta be quick. I'm just gonna make a quick breakfast. No, it's lunchtime now, but I just make something like simple after I put this in the fridge. I'm beginning to regret doing this because it's taking me longer than I would love. Alright, we're gonna move to the Caesars. I'm just gonna chop that one. You know what you can do? You can fry these up. You can fry it up and you get really nice oil out of it. And you can use it for whatever you really want to do. But I don't need it. Let's see, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a lie. Alright, so now we have gotten rid of the bit of the fat. We're gonna, like, you know, so we can get the seasoning to penetrate. Oh. Gosh. Seasoning to penetrate. Gosh. I feel like this is so useless. In terms of my knife, it's so useless. Anyways, things got going. Ugh. So we have the fork. This is when you are frustrated, you are stressed. You take this fork and you choke, you take it on the meat, basically. So you do this. You're probably wondering why am I doing this. Trying to make sure my if someone should slide here, they're gonna get seasoning in it. What do I mean? That's why I do that. Because where the fat is, especially, you see I'm struggling, even with this I'm struggling to get into it. Where the fat is, gosh, so use a knife. I don't want it to be falling apart. where the fat is, it's very hard for the seasoning to go in there. So that's why I do that. Right, that should be good. So I've popped the living life of this. I think that's fine. So with that being done, I'm gonna wash my hands. So we're gonna do the seasoning. Just like earlier, we're gonna use foundation. So this is ginger, garlic, onions, herbs, spring onions, basically blended together. Okay, so when I'm making lamb, I use mustard. Some would say, why are you using mustard? This is the only time I use mustard. This is literally, so if I don't make lamb in my household, this literally expires. It's such a flipping waste. I don't like it one bit. I get really upset. You know, I get really upset every time I buy mustard because I don't like. I don't like the smell or the taste. I don't like the smell or the taste, but when you use it in like lamb, it's amazing. It's literally amazing. So I buy it. I'm just gonna make sure this year I make a lot of lamb. Anyways, let's go back. Let's season this thing up. So we're gonna add our all-purpose seasoning first. So we've got 2-1. As I said, this seasoning is high in salt quantity, so I don't usually use a lot. So a little bit of spice. I want my lamb to be spicy. Korean seasoning that goes in there, and then I'm gonna use lemon, not lime. Sorry, my bad. I keep missing these two things up, you know. Anyways, I need to stir. And put some lime. Make sure we catch any seeds. This lemon is juicy. Nice. A little bit more. Hey, look at the one away. Yep. What is that same content? Alright, so we're gonna mix everything. No. Guess what? I haven't added these. So this is just my all-purpose seasoning. The other one I chucked away because I ran out of it. This is the one with all-purpose seasoning. Concentration is garlic, basically. I'm gonna add loads of it because I want it to be garlicky, lemony. Alright, anyways, let's mix everything together. Ooh, this is thick. This is really thick. Nice and juicy, thick. We're gonna have a taste. I like to taste my seasonings, even though I haven't, I haven't like cooked it. Woo! Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. God, Lord, have mercy. Have mercy on my soul. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's good, but it's just, whew, it takes your breath away. Kind of good. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. A little bit something. This one has low salt quantity in there, so I use it quite a lot often. Quite a lot. Gosh, I don't have space. Alright, so I need this to be here. So I need this to be here. There's a lot going on today. My kitchen is so not organized. It's such a shame. But I'm just doing a lot. Just give me a break, please. Alright, so we're gonna put our meat in here. Dump it in there. We're gonna put our seasoning. Now you can use gloves for this, but I prefer no gloves. I'm going to not everything at once. What you're gonna do, you're gonna massage the seasoning in there. I want all that whole. I want it to be filled. I feel like I use a little bit too much of the mustard, because the mustard is very strong and normally it's not like this. So I'm having a bit of a moment of oopsie, but doesn't matter. Okay. Don't waste nothing. I gotta waste anything. This nice drench. Alright, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna put it in the fridge for about, how many minutes do we have? I said I was gonna start baking everything at 30 minutes? 30 minutes? I ain't gonna bake this in 30 minutes. Excuse me, you. Gotta bake it. I'm gonna leave this in the fridge for about an hour. Isn't it so nice and cute? And the baby. Newborn baby. Alright, let's find somewhere to put this in the fridge, to be honest, because I don't have space. I always don't have space in this thing. Alright, so all meats are sorted. Let's wash the dishes, clean up the place up, and then let's move on to the next thing. We're gonna making jollof rice from scratch. Hey. Pardon me. I'm going to use this for that, so I'll leave that here. Sorry, y'all. Coming.
Whose birthday is it?
Sorry?
Whose birthday is it?
Danny's.
Oh, that's what
right, so cleaned, done. Let's move on to the next. I'm just gonna make a quick lunch. I've got a couple of wraps here. I'm just gonna make a quick lunch. So doing a bit of a decor. We're gonna go back on track. It's just gonna be an omelette. Have you had an omelette wrap before? We're gonna do an omelette wrap. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna do the most quick and easiest omelette wrap ever. It's a quick meal thing. Turn this on. Come on, come on, come on. I wish I had cheese. It would have been better, but I don't have it, so it's okay. Just gonna use what we have. 2 eggs. So I'm not making a typical omelette. I'm literally making the Ghanaian way of making omelets. I don't know how to put it. So we're gonna add some onions. Basically, that's the only difference. The only difference is that we tend to add onions, but most omelets do not tend to add onions, which is fine. You had a drink?
This is when you bought it. No, I'm telling the truth. This is when you bought it.
I'm telling the truth.
But I am. This is when you bought it.
It's okay. It's fine. You ain't gotta, do too much. Because then that means you're lying a little bit. I'm just teasing my little sister. According to mom, today's fasting day, I think. I don't know what's going on today. But anyways, onions. Should I make it fancy? Should I make it rich? Alright, we're gonna make it fancy. A little bit on the rich side, I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna add a little bit of chili. The reason why, I'm gonna tell you why I'm adding chili. I'm gonna add a mackerel fish. And I'm just trying to tone down the fishiness of it. So that's why I'm going to be using, I'm going to use a little bit of chili. And I'm going to have some as well. Wait, did I add salt? Alright, all done. Let's wait for these just to be hot. Add a bit of oil. Wait for the oil to heat up. And then we're gonna add in our omelette to fry. Basically, omelette is really easy to do. made a mess as per usual. Alright, so whilst my oil is taking its sweet melody time, I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to do something. I'm going to go, oh, fine. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, you guys, my charger is blocking your view. Do that. Is that hot enough? Yeah. That's hot enough. So, oh, did I tell you that I'm going to make some sweet potatoes as well? I'm going to bake some sweet potatoes. Probably didn't say that, did I? I'm going to bake some sweet potatoes as well. Good. All right. So where's my plate? Where is it? Do you know that when you're in such a hurry, that's when you can't find multiple things? Or is it just me and the universe has a thing for when I need things, it just disappear? As I said, this is going to be a quick, simple lunch. This is not something I plan to do, but it's in the plan. So I'm not doing anything fancy because I am going to do something fancy later. So you guys are going to see the most sad wrap ever. Okay, this is just, it's going to be so sad. You're going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe I just witnessed this. Alright, so I'm going to have a lettuce. I'm going to take one of the wraps. Clean. I'm going to chop this into two. I'm going to have, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Oh, I feel like I'm just wasting plates. I feel like I'm wasting plates. I said I'm going to make the most saddest wrap of all time, but this is a quick lunch. This is literally going to cook my lettuce, isn't it? Yeah. Mia, what should I do? I've already, okay, don't judge me, okay? This is the most saddest wrap ever because I ain't got time. I have a lot too much on my plate. So this is what's gonna be. It's delicious. It's gonna be nice, okay? So sad. So sad. I wish I had more veggies. But I ain't got it. Oh, come on. If I had more veggies, it would be much better. But I ain't got no more veggies. I do have veggies, which I have to chop up, but the issue with that is that I don't, it's not in the plans yet. I said I'm making quite a lot of things. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a quick lunch. One of them is gonna be mine as well. Because I want something as well. I don't have any eating either. Perfect one wrap. I'm just gonna toast it and eat it, basically. I'm just gonna have wrap. So there's no sugar. So that's that. Alright, so I'll be back shortly. Just give me a minute. And then we're gonna make jollof rice from scratch. I'm very excited to teach you guys how to make jollof rice from scratch, because every time I do it, I already have the foundation made, the base of the jollof rice done already. But today I'm making it from scratch. Alright, you all, I am back again. I am back. Oh, you know I forgot I left this one. Ooh, Jesus. That burns. Burn me. But it's, at least it's very crunchy. We're going to eat this. If you want to learn how to make jollof rice from scratch, this is your time to shine. But I'm going to show you what you're going to do. I'm going to make it from scratch in a way that I'm not going to use any stock. Normally I use a stock to make my jollof rice, but we got tortilla. Maybe you want to bite? I don't know. I don't know. You want to bite? Sorry, I'm just teasing my little sister. Anyways, I'm talking about jollof rice. This is your time to like learn how to make jollof rice, because I'm gonna make it from scratch. These are the things you need. Now, I'm not gonna use a stock. I'm not gonna use any stock. Normally I like to use a stock, but I'm not using no stock. So this is what you're gonna need: onion, depending on the amount you're using. Because I'm doing a big batch, I'm gonna use 1.5. I really need to. I need to finish eating before talking. This is not a ladylike behavior. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so you're gonna need onions. You're gonna need tomato puree. I'm gonna use 1 tomato puree. You're gonna need fresh tomatoes. I have fresh tomatoes here that I've been cooking to kind of like cook it down quickly, so that when I'm making the stew it becomes easier. But you don't have to do this method, to be honest. I'm making a big batch of stew later on, I think tomorrow. So that's why I'm cooking this down, so that when I make my stew, it makes the process easier, basically. Yeah. And the next thing that we're going to make is the next thing you're going to need, sorry, not make, is rice and seasoning. Literally, that's it. Literally, that's it. And seasoning. Let's start. We're going to start with chopping our onions. You're going to need some oil as well. Sorry, I forgot to say that. And then this is optional because last time I didn't do it. You can start with your foundation. Last time I didn't do it because I had a stock and in my fridge. Was it in my fridge, or was basically I had a stock, so I didn't do the foundation, so I went ahead and straight away use the stock. So yeah, so we're making jollof rice now. So peel your onions. We're gonna be frying them up. We're gonna chop them up as well. You can chop them up into any sizes that you want, but usually you want it to be a small size. So we're making a Ghanaian jollof rice. Oh, as I said, we're making Ghanaian jollof rice, so we're gonna start. Chop your onions. Whilst I'm chopping my onions, I'm going to this is what I'm cooking my jollof rice in. I'm gonna leave it to heat up. I need to heat it up. Alright, anyways, let's chop this up. And I'm doing a bit. What time is it, by anyways? Am I on time? Oh, it's exactly 2 o'clock. We need to put the lamb in. That means it's been resting for 30 minutes. That's fine. I don't have much time. Yes, and it's gonna be good. I don't want it to be. And I need to cook it for 80 minutes. So I need to set the timer. Gosh. How much is 80 minutes? An hour 20 minutes? I didn't check how much degrees. Gosh. I want to check the time. I might have to dig into my trash soon. Alright, onions are chopped. This is heating up. We're going to leave it to heat up a little bit more. And then we're going to go ahead and add some oil. Then we're going to fry up the onions. Then we're going to go ahead and add in our foundation that we did fry up earlier. Leave things to quicken up. Alright, so it says 80 minutes. Cook in 80 minutes, that's all. Serve 6 to 5 people. 1 kilograms. Alright, I'm gonna cook this in 200. I'm not gonna do 180. I'm gonna do 200. I'm gonna warm them up. I'm just warming up my oven so I can cook up my I think so. Alright, so I have my pan ready to do my lamb. I'm gonna do the lamb first. Okay, how is this doing? Ooh, that hurts. That's hot. We're gonna go ahead and put our oil. So we're making jollof rice now from scratch. This is not gonna take long, honestly. I'm making a big batch, but it's not gonna take long. I feel like it doesn't take long. I don't know. I think I'm having way too many confidence. Let's wait for this to heat up a little bit and then, yeah, not heated up enough. Everything. Power. Baby. Huh? No, it's not, baby. It's just literally a wrap sheet. I took her up. No. Cut it up. Right, so is it okay? No, it's okay. You'll be fine. We're just waiting for the oil to heat up and then we can put the onions in there and then we can put this in there. Oh my god! I almost forgot. This is some shrimps. I'm gonna cook my shrimps as well. I'm gonna add shrimps. I almost forgot. These are already cooked, but I think I'm gonna fry it up a little bit. It's toasted. That's so nice. I'm gonna wash these. Shrimp. Vinegar. I'm gonna put some cold water around it, rinse it. Ooh, this is ice. I'm gonna put hot water around it because it's ice. I need to melt out that little ice. All right. Oil is hot. of shrimps. It's not shrimp, like shrinks. Shrimps. Who does that? I don't like it. I'm not going to. Oh, what time is it? Because I need to put in my. I need to put in something. What time is it? Is it? Oh, 2:12. Okay. It's 2:12. So what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in my lamb. I'll leave this on high heat. It's gonna fry up. Let's put my lamb in here. My baby, you have been resting. My baby has been resting. This is already clean. Oh, babe. Oh, baby. I don't know how to go by this. I'm gonna cover it like this and then leave it to cook for. They say to cook it for 80 minutes. So I will do the next hour. Close up. I'm gonna cook it at 200. Yep. One thing for sure, one thing for certain, I need to set up a timer because I need it. Maybe I should have cooked this separately. It's gonna take a while. I've set a timer for an hour, so I'll put my lamb in there. I'm going to take the shrimps out, mainly because already cooked. It would be nice if it's fried, but that's going to take a while, and I don't have a while. It's all already 2. We've got 3, 4, 5, so I've got 2 hours. I've got 2 hours before everybody starts coming in. Let's not waste time with them. I'm gonna cook this down. Ooh. Very dangerous. I'm trying to think what I can do whilst waiting. I'm going to make some salads. So, yeah. So I'm also going to air fry my potatoes. So I can at least set it up. Do that. Just there. So as I said earlier at the start, my potatoes are bought. I'm not doing from scratch. I think I got enough time, so I'll probably do that. So cook in the air fryer 200 for 4 minutes. Okay. They look quite good. think this would be a good potato. Haven't tried it. I don't remember trying it before, but we'll see. I'm trying to cook out the water out of the oil. That's causing that much of a splash. Then go ahead, put the onions. You know, did I ever tell you guys that I love the smell of onions? Fried onions, when you fry some onions. I love the smell. It smells so good. Huh? These shrimps are good too. This is good. Whilst this is going on, oh, hi, Auntie. How are you? It's been so long. It's been forever. Sorry, I'm so tired. But yeah, it's been so long. Oh, I'm okay. I'm doing alright as well. Oh, we're making some jollof rice. And then I'm going to make some vegetables, seasoned vegetable. Yeah. Actually, whilst I'm waiting for this to do that, I can make the seasoned vegetables. It's really easy. Right, you're gonna fry up the onions until it's nice and brown in color. So that's what we're doing now. I'm just trying to achieve that. It's getting there. Slowly. I need to swap some things around. I'm going to do my seasoned vegetables. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're really easy. It serves as a good side dish, like good side dish. I love making this with every roast I make. Every roast, trust me, I make this one. And my number one stuff I use is my stir fry pack. So these have like carrots, all sort of things in there, which is good for you. So we do that. I'm gonna go ahead and add some broccoli, and then oh my god, look at these carrots. They are so huge. I don't know what's happening these days with our carrots. They are so huge. Anyway, so I'm going to chop in some of these carrots to add it to this sauce, and then yeah, It won't take long. It doesn't take long. These doesn't take long. Normally I like to do it at the almost at the end because it just doesn't take long. It just doesn't take long. So my onions is fried up really nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my foundation. So if you coming up and you're wondering what foundation I'm talking about, so basically what we did earlier at the start of today's life is that we blended some ginger, garlic, onions, some pepper, some rosemary, spring onions, some thyme together. And this is something I use at anything that I'm making apart from desserts or anything like that. You get what I mean? So that's this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scoop notes. I'm gonna fry that up. Put more. And I'm just gonna cook this up. So this is gonna cook up. I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Now you can leave out this step. This is literally optional. You can leave it out. If the only time you can, if you have a stock, because this will bring everything together really, really nicely. But if you don't have all the ingredients I mentioned to blend and everything, it's fine. I've made it countless time without, having to do this step. But if you do this step as well, it's good. Whilst my jollof rice is doing its thing, I am gonna move on to do the vegetables. Okay, so I'm gonna move things around and we're gonna do the seasoned vegetables. It's really nice. I'm not doing a lot this time because actually I don't have a reason why I'm not doing a lot this time. Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna need a pot. This will do. Well, hot. Does this have onion in it already? I hope so because I don't want to chop another onions to be honest. I don't want to chop any onions. But yeah, it has onions. So this has red onions in there already. Brilliant. Makes my life very easy. I'm gonna put a bit of oil. If you don't want to put oil, you can put butter. You can put any source of fats that you prefer. I'm gonna do oil. I'm gonna put not a lot, but a dollop of oil. And then, if you don't have onions in your pack, so I have onions in my pack, go ahead and chop some onions. This is where you're going to put your onions in. Fry up a little bit and then add in your stir fry, season it up, add some hot chili pepper or anything like that, and then that's it. But me being extra, I'm not doing that. Well, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to add some of my starter because I have a lot left, so why not? Something in here. burning quick. But I have lowered the stove. So basically you're going to cook it down until it changes color. It's because it's burning. Until it changes to a dark color, a more darker shade or darker color. Now we're going to put this here. Gotta keep an eye on it. Oh, why is it burning so quickly? I've lowered the stove, but it's constantly burning. So with my vegetables, I am cleaning it with some salt. So as you all know, when I'm cleaning something, I just add it without water first. Then later on, I add the water to rinse and everything. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. Just trying to keep an eye on these because they are burning so quickly and I don't get it. I don't understand it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put my onions. So I got my broccoli. Oh, my phone is gonna die. I got my broccoli here. I'm just going to break it down and then I'm going to, what else I'm gonna do? Break it down, then put it with my mixed veggies and add some bit of water, season it up, and that's it. You're done. You're literally done. It's not really hard to make. Oh my god, I can break this up. Are you literally done? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna put that. You can, chop this up in a little cubes and use it. But I'm not doing that. This one is about to burn as well. Gosh. Alright, so with my broccoli, I like to put it in glass. like less of everything. So so you can have a bit of a, you know, kind of like, it's a kind of a texture thing, to be honest. For me, it's a texture thing. All right, so the let's sort. So mine, if you can see from afar, I'll bring it a little bit closer. If you can see, it has changed a bit of color. It's a bit more darker, and that's what you're looking for. So when that happens, you're going to add your tomato puree. I'm going to add all of them. You don't really have to add all of them. You can add half, but as I said, I'm doing a big batch. I'm only doing a big batch of jollof today. I'm literally using one wooden spoon for this thing. Why I have so much? I'm only using one, I don't know. Mix, go here, you come there. I'm going to go ahead and put some water here. It doesn't have to be hot water, but this is what I have remaining. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a gravy out of this as well. I'm trying to get a gravy. I don't want a lot of gravy, but I just want some sort of gravy as well. So I'm going to taste. This is going to taste like nothing. I know that, but I'm still going to do it. Yeah. You're probably wondering, why would it taste like nothing? Because we haven't added any seasoning. We've added our garlic, we added the onions, we have the ginger, which all comes from this starter. Maybe I should call it starter, it suits it more better. But as of taste wise, we haven't added anything. So, garlic. Oh, no, all-purpose seasoning, but concentrated garlic. It's concentrated in garlic. And the taste. Okay. It has a little bit of elemental spice. Not that much, so I'm going to add a little bit more. This is all purpose seasoning. It's high in salt. So I'm going to mix that up together. And then I'm going to taste. A little bit good. A little bit more. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of chili. And I'm going to put a little tiny bit of salt. Not a lot. I'm going to add in the salt. Just a little tiny bit. I'm going to taste. Perfect, actually. We're going to go in with our washed broccoli. just literally dump it in. Sometimes what my mom does is she'll put the broccoli in there, mix everything together, and then she'll turn the stove off. But she'll leave the pot on where it's hot and let that heat cook that broccoli. And it just comes out perfect, really. Comes out really good. Really, really good. Mix everything together. I'm going to leave this on one. Where's the lid? So this is a hot, I call this hot or hot salad. I'm going to make the cold salad as well. I'm going to swap. I'm going to make some sweet potatoes, okay? So with the sweet potatoes that I'm going to make, I don't need this yet. The sweet potatoes that I'm going to make, I'm going to bake it. And I'm going to use a little bit of my starter to go by it. So I'm going to put a whole spoon, maybe some more, with my sweet potato. And I'm going to add some water here, rinse it real good. Spicy. Rinse it real good, and I'm going to pour it in here. Remember making some jollof rice? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pour this here. That way nothing is wasted. And this, we're going to cook it down for a few minutes. Oh my god, the way I make jollof rice today is so different from my norm. Anyways, we move on. Okay, my lamb is in there. It's coming out really good. What time is it? We have 33 more minutes to go for me to change the lamb. So I'm going to cook this down. I don't need this thing. It is. I see it. I see it. Oh, I forgot about this one. It's fine. We do actually need to wash the dishes, to be honest. Got a lot of stuff going on. So what did I say I was going to do? I was going to make the cold salad. I said, what did I say I was going to do again? Alright. Alright, so with the cold salad, we're going to go with our lettuce. Or lettuce. Lettuce? Do you say lettuce or lettuce? So the way I do chop up my lettuce is a bit different. It's a bit different. I'm going to rinse with some water. Because we have a spinner, the way I do my thing is so different. That's because we have a spinner. If I should go somewhere that we don't have a spinner, it would be a different story. You need to keep an eye on it. So I've rinsed this up. It's not clean because I'm going to clean the second time, but I'll do that when I chop them up. I only do this because I have a spinner. If I don't got a spinner, I ain't doing none of this because it's going to take me a long time. Also, we have some coleslaw already made. Now, to make sure the lettuce stays nice and crispy, you have to soak it in cold water. So I'm gonna make a solution, which is gonna be salt, vinegar solution in some cold water. I'm gonna soak my lettuce in there. So I'll leave the water running for a bit to get it nice and icy. So keep an eye on your tomatoes. Yeah, I see you want this right to bad. So at this stage you can go ahead and add in your tomato puree. No, the fresh tomatoes. Fresh. Vinegar. So I'm cleaning my lettuce literally. This is like you're cleaning it the second time. The water is so icy cold. I'm gonna pour the water out, put another rinse, another cold icy water, and then we're going to spin. So as I said earlier, this is my fresh tomatoes. Because I'm going to make a large pot of stew, I have literally cooked up my tomatoes down so it's easier for me to make this stew. So yeah. But this is literally fresh tomatoes. It has nothing in it. Just plain tomatoes. Alright, so I'm gonna fresh. I think this should be okay. Where is the lid of this? Which one is which? I feel like we are quite on track. We need to be done by 5. I feel like we are on track. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. So this is my vegetable spinner, the one I was talking about earlier. So when you add in your tomato puree, your fresh tomatoes in, all you have to do is just cook it down and cook the tomatoes through, through, and then add in your season at the end. Then you're gonna go in with your rice, and literally you're literally done. We have 22 minutes to go with my lamb. Let me check up on my baby. See how my baby's doing. Oh, you can smell it. The juice. Oh, baby. Huh? I don't even know what to do to myself. Look at that. So, like that. Oh, I should just lick it up. I don't know. I'm gonna taste the sauce. I did say it was spicy. Very spicy. I did say it was spicy, but yeah. It is what it is. When it comes to lamb, you have to make it spicy. Oh man, I should have kept the tortillas. Oh, soup is so good with a wrap. Okay. Anyways, it's fine. Make sure it's not cooked through at all. See, it's bouncing. It's not cooked through at all. And that's okay because we have about 40 more minutes to go. So if it was cooked through by now, it would be a little bit sad. Just gotta be quick. So I'm gonna use it, put on the foil. And this foil will cover it all. So I can trap the heat in there. Nice and slow. You go in there. Okay, so it's doing really well. Yeah, what's happening here? All right. So our stew is stewing. So this is the bowl. I'm gonna put my vegetables in there. So this is the lettuce. It's soaking in some cold, nice water. You're just gonna put about 2 handfuls of lettuce, and then you're going to spin. This is why I can do without spinner. I remember when I used to always go to Ghana, which I did, I would ship my own spinner. And I'm not joking. There's so many things that I find it makes my life comfortable. I'm shipping. Just spin, 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 spin. A little bit more water. I don't want that. I'm gonna do last spin. I love the lettuce. All right. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of here. Barely get anything there. Yeah, right there. We got our bowl. In our bowl, we're gonna put tissue on the bottom. There we go. So it's gonna catch any. Look how dry it is. Get yourself a vegetable spinner. Okay. 1, 2. Let's spin this baby up. You're going to see in a minute how many we're going to get out of here. See See how much water? I don't want that. A little tiny bit. A little tiny bit. Not too much. Another spin. So this is why I like to do the base of a jollof rice and put it in my fridge, because the base takes a while. Go ahead and do that. Put that here. I'm gonna put the remaining. What time is it, by the way? I don't know what time it is. So I can track. Is it 3? So I literally have 2 hours on the boat. Almost as close to cursing. I was like, almost cursing. A little water. Right there. Spin. Alright, we're going to put this here. There's not much fat here, so. And then I'm just going to wash this and put it back. Alright, whilst I'm at it, I might as well just wash the whole dishes. I'm going to wash the dishes. Crazy. It's literally done. Ooh. What about you, baby? Alright, I'm gonna leave it to calm down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and put our shrimp in there. We're gonna season it up. Give it a bit, 5 minutes. And then we're gonna go ahead and put our rice in it. Your next difficult task has just begun. Literally. We're there, we're getting there. I've lowered the stove a little bit. I just want to let it come down a little bit, like calm down. And then I put all the things I need to put in, and then I can leave it on a slow cooking, you know, get everything combined in, you know. Very sippy, splashy, splashy now. Shrimps. Put that up. I'll add that to the dishes I need to wash. Then we're going to do the seasoning. Oh, after this, what am I left with? I need to do the baked potatoes. And I need to do sweet potatoes. I need to do sweet potatoes. What about that one? That's going to take a while, isn't it? So, seasoning wise, we're going to use our regular. This up here. Get some spoon, you know. So, when it comes to seasoning, I always use my all-purpose seasoning first before using salt. As I said many times, the last thing you want is the food that you spend hours making to be salty. Alright, so that is high in salt. So I'm gonna go put it in my. I don't know what's going on with this thing, to be honest. Taking a mix. It's good. I mean, I knew it's gonna be good, so I don't know. I'm like, oh my god, it's good. You know something? I don't like using bay leaf in my stuff, but today I'm gonna use bay leaf. I don't know why. I'm just gonna use it. Just one. I don't even know if I should use salt. But this is good already. Oh! Breathe in. I made a mess. I made a mess. Oh. I'm gonna leave this on a low heat so that it all combines together nicely. And then when that happens, I'm going to. Oh, should I add a bit of chili powder in there? I don't know. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. It's a little bit. It's a little bit funny. So with the cold salad, what's remaining is the carrots. I don't think I got cucumber because every time I be getting cucumber, we don't use it. Or it feels like the house does not like it. Oh, never mind. There is some here. It feels like the house doesn't like it, so I don't tend to buy it anymore because it's like it's not used. So. But it looks like someone bought it. Probably would be mom, because mom likes it. Anyways, I'm going to sweep the floor again for the million times now because I made a mess. And then I'm gonna check up on my baby. I'm gonna check up on my baby. Just remember, we need to put the chicken in. The chicken hasn't gone in. Goodness, chicken is not in. And the chicken has to cook for an hour, 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a funny fun. So only thing remaining is the dishes. Did I put a chili? Good. What I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna put a little bit of chili though. Why did it taste spicy? How many minutes do I have before I take out the lamb? I got 4 minutes. Okay, so 4 minutes before I take out the lamb. Should I start prepping my chicken? The thing is, I don't know what to put to cook my chicken in. It's gonna be silly. It's gonna be very silly. I think I have a tray that I'm gonna use. Anyways, I'm so exhausted. Tired. And my biggest, when I'm tired, my biggest thing I hate to do, dishes. I have no excuse now not to do it. So that's a shame. So my alarm is going for the lamb, so I'm going to sort that one out. But first, I need to stir this and make sure it doesn't burn. Okay, so we're gonna add the rice to here to make the jollof rice. But before that, let me have a look at my lamb and see how it's going, because it is time. Woo! It is time for me to take the covers off and cook it for 20 minutes. Woo! Hot. It's hot. It's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Open up. Oh, please tell me it's not burnt. It's not burnt. It's not burnt. Tell me it's not burnt. Well, it's not burnt. Oh, baby, looks good. You look good. You look very good. I'm gonna do a test. I don't want it to be bouncy. I want it a little bit tough. So it's cooking really well. I'm gonna flip this. I can. Hold on here. Hold on the bonus. Can I do that? Oh, it says hot. Ooh, it hurt. Ooh, baby, that hurt. This is not tenderism. No. It has a bit more time to go, so there's no tenderism here. It's a bit more bouncy. It's like, I want it well done, so it's not, you can, ooh, once I'm squeezing the juice out. Excuse me, I want the juice back in here. Anyways, I have this meat spread. I don't like to use it because it's just don't make no sense. I have another one there, but oh yeah, I need to taste. It's good. The pepper is still very evident. Alright, so we're gonna open it up. This is such a useless thing. I have another one there, but I want to use it for the chicken. I have this. I want to use it for the chicken. Sauce. Okay, sauce. I'm gonna use the sauce to make a gravy. Not now, but later. Alright. Baste it. It's a little bit still not cooked through because it's like bounces. We don't want to bounce, we want a stiffness. I want a stiff. I'm gonna cook it for 20 more minutes. And yeah. I'm gonna go dismiss this one, dismiss. I'm gonna set a new timer. Alright, so while we've left our lamb to go back in for 20 minutes to complete the cooking process, we are gonna do the jollof rice. So with the jollof rice, I I like to have my whole attention on it. I mean, find that making the stew the easiest. What I find is actually making the jollof, adding the rice to it, because there's so many ways it could go wrong. So many. You might think I am bluffing. Oh, what do you mean? So many ways it can go wrong. Trust me, there is so many ways. I'm gonna keep some of the sauce on this side. Not because I feel like the sauce is too much or anything, but some people like to have a bit of. Some people like to have a bit of. When they have the jollof rice, they like to have a bit of the sauce on the side. I don't know. They like to have a lot. I don't know. You know, a lot of preference. So we're gonna cook the rice. We're gonna wash the rice first. Very important. Very important. I'm gonna do 3 cups of rice. We're gonna add our rice. Increase the stove to 7. Let's get this done. The stew is a bit low, so I'm gonna add a bit more rice. So I mistakenly took a lot of rice. I feel like I should have just added that rice. I don't know. like I'm a bit doing. The thing is like then when you add the rice and you notice, damn, the stew is the base, or the stew is a lot, you can take out the stew back. Ah, gosh. It's like a bag of rice. Anyways, I don't even know how many cups of rice we have put in here. But anyways. You're going to mix everything nicely. And then you're going to pour some water. It doesn't have to be hot. Not a lot. So when it comes to jollof rice, you literally cook with the heat. Don't cook with a lot of water, because if you do, jollof rice will not be nice. So put the water in. Let's taste. Add a little bit of salt. Let me add salt in earlier. Much better. Cover it up. We're gonna pray and hope it's turn out to be good. We're gonna leave it on 6. We don't want it to burn. What we want is we want it to take its time. Okay, we want it to take its time. And in few minutes, you give yourself 2-3 minutes. You have to stir it. You have to like go in and stir it. You flip it. You go and flip it. You flip. You flip. You flip. Keep flipping until this rice is done. So because you need to flip it to get the bottom to come up, so the up goes to the bottom to get some of the heat to cook. Just because you don't cook jollof rice with a lot of water, you literally cook it with the steam. So that's the uniqueness of it. But it takes a long time to master that, and even the masters fails. So let's see how today's one is gonna turn out. I've got a bit of sauce, jollof sauce. We've got hot salad, cold salad here, which is it's just lettuce. I'm gonna chop some carrots in it. Just lettuce in a minute. Can you tell I'm a bit nervous? Because I am. Oh my god. I almost 24 hours I haven't had any sleep. And I think I'm on my feet making all these meals. I've done really well. Now, the next issue, I still need to cut some carrots. What else do I need to do? My potatoes. What time is it? My potatoes. My potatoes. Potatoes. I have an hour to make all my potatoes. That's very silly. Actually, I have an hour 30 minutes. It's not enough time. Alright. Since we waited things to be done, we're gonna start with my sweet potatoes. I'm not gonna do a lot of sweet potatoes because we have baked potatoes, so it's like, what's the point? Whoever brought peeler invented it. Well done. There's no way I would have to do this. In a few seconds, done. Peeled. Ooh, I smell something almost burning. I have 4 minutes left on my lamb. I just want to keep the heat going, but I don't want it to burn. I don't know what should I do. We need to turn it up. We need to like flip it. Remember what I said earlier about flipping? So my potatoes, sweet potatoes are done. I'm gonna leave the rest in those. I'm gonna clear up. Put it in the bean. Dump it and put it in the bean. So we're gonna chop this into like circles, like so. Not a big circle, just nice, small, lovely circles. So they cook nice and evenly. Nice and evenly. I'm gonna put this in an air fryer. We're gonna flip our jollof rice. As I said, you're gonna flip this thing up. You gotta be quick with it too. Fast as well. So flip the jollof rice. You're gonna give it a minute or two, and you're gonna flip it again. We're just gonna repeat process until it's done. That way all the seasoning is very well mixed together, and it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be a lovely, lovely day. Oh, come on. Alright, so remember this? Remember the starter I spoke to you guys about from the beginning? The ginger, garlic, onion, spring onion, herbs that we blended together. This one, we're gonna go ahead. Should I season this? Let me season this first. I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm gonna put garlic. Because there's not a lot. And then we're gonna go with my favorite season of all times. This one. A little bit. Ready? Oh, I'm so scared to find out how it looks like. Let's go. Oh my god, this makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. Let me taste this. I mean, it always tastes the same, but I just like. What are you on about? My mom is watching. My mom is like. Juicy. We're gonna leave it to rest. So, ooh. Ooh. You are very annoying. I know, okay? Let me take care of my baby first. Okay. I'm gonna leave this to rest. Leave it to sleep. I'm supposed to cover all air entrance, but alright, we need to turn this up. Coming great. Good, good, good. This is good too. I need to find some place to make it rest, you know, because it has to rest. So it become tenderism. It's not gonna be tenderism. It's not gonna be tenderism, to be honest. But gonna be something, that's for sure. How many minutes for the chicken? 95. 9 minutes. Birthday, man. Okay. I'm gonna put the chicken in. Just give me a minute. Ooh, that's the wrong side of the thing. It's the wrong side of the thing. So 90 minutes. No, 95 minutes. That's what, an hour, 35 minutes. So we're gonna do an hour. What time is it? Ooh, ooh. Oh, definitely gonna do an hour. Hold on, give me a minute. The chicken is in for. I put it set as an hour, and then 35 minutes. We'll put it 35 minutes later on. so let's start with our sweet potatoes. We're going to do our sweet potatoes. I said I'm going to do it in the air fryer. This one's what? Was it 120? No, that's 200. 200, and then this was 30 minutes. Alright, so this is in. I wish I can cover this up a bit more. That's all I can do for now, fortunately. So I'll keep cutting this. As of now, have we done everything? Don't forget to anything? Not quite. We're just cooking up the cooking up something. We're just cooking up the chicken, the roasted chicken. So we're gonna roast that one up, and then the potatoes, both sweet and normal potatoes are cooking. It's like 30 minutes to 20 minutes for that one, and then I'm gonna put the next batch in. And voila, 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 we finished. So at this point, there's not much for me to do. We're just doing the turning of the rice. As of now, it's the turning of the rice. Did I turn it not long ago? If it's not long ago, I can get it. Oh man. So I'm just gonna let the heat cook the thing. It's looking really good, so I'm very proud of myself. One of the rules of making jollof rice is like, if you're the one that starts, you must be the one that ends. Apparently, it doesn't like two people thing. I don't know why. My mom said it, and we have actually tried that theory, and we messed up some food, which is not good. But I'm going to show you guys how everything turned up in my shot. But it's gonna take a while because this needs to finish, this needs to finish. My salad, my cold salad, I need to do the carrots. I'm feeling a bit lazy, so I'm gonna sit down for a bit because I've been on my foot for 4 hours. It's not easy being the only chef that I am in my house. But today's a special day, that's why we're making so many delicious meals. We've got a few people coming in. See you guys later on. I'm going to show you guys how things turn out. Bye bye there. Bye bye everybody. I need to turn this up. Through, but I want to show you how it looks like. It's not cooked through, mind you. This is how my baby looks like. It's gonna be good. That's all I can say. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. see you guys a bit later on. I'm gonna go sit down and rest up because my feet is aching me, and I don't see any need for me to be here apart from to wash the dishes, which I'm gonna have a rest a little bit before I do that. But I will see you guys later on. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye bye. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye everybody.